Hi everyone, welcome to our brand new episode of Explore Trendy Brands. I'm Jennifer, your host. Today we will take the whiskey fans to discover a unicorn whiskey. Fettercairn Highland Single Malt Scotch Whiskey is a whiskey brand that actually has a unicorn symbol on its label. From the very beginning, Fettercairn has been doing something a little bit different from others in pursuing great whiskey. This brand has been founded in 1824 by the local Scottish landowner named Sir Alexander Ramsay, who recruited moonshine whiskey maker at that time as his first stillman in pursuing different knowledge and special skills for making whiskey with a unique flavor. The Fettercairn Distillery was one of the first licensed distilleries of single malt Scotch whiskey. Fettercairn is also named after the town where the distillery is located, which translates to the foot of the mountain. The unicorn emblem on the label of the Fettercairn is said to stand for purity and strength, and has been a symbol of Scotland since the time of King Robert III. It also comes from the Ramsay family crest. In 1829, Ramsay's Fettercairn estate, on which the distillery building sat, was sold to the Gladstone family and owned by the father of a famous British Prime Minister, William Ewart Gladstone, who served over 4 terms as Prime Minister of the UK. In the mid-1950s, the whiskey makers at Fettercairn experimented, seeking ways to create a purer expression of their spirit. They found out pouring water down the still cooled the copper, increasing condensation inside so only the lightest vapors could rise for collection to reach the better flavor of each drop of Fettercairn whiskey. Let's see how Fettercairn made it.
Tell me a little bit about what goes on here at the distillery that makes Fettercairn different.
What we do, we have a cooling ring around the head of the still, and we literally drench the head of the still with cold spring water and allow the water to run down the outside of the still. What that does is it allows the lighter, if you like, more floral notes to pass up over the head of the still to give us a more floral final spirit. But if you imagine within the still, the heavier impure notes make their way to the outside of the still. They try and climb up the head of the still, but the further up the head of the still they go, the cooler the head becomes. Eventually they're going to just fall back into the liquid.
So that cooling ring at the top basically is there to sort of create a purer version of
it'll give us
Fettercairn.
give us a pure Fettercairn, as you say, yeah.
The Fettercairn also used this knowledge to create a unique character. The single malt not only used crystal clear mountain water in making whiskey, but also aged mostly in first-fill American white oak. Some new wood are also in the mix, adding a balancing sweetness, with some older expressions finished in fortified wine casks. It presents purity and clean flavor, with a little bit vanilla and tropical fruity flavors coming through. Sometimes people tasted a little bit of cinnamon spice or nuts. This all depends on different taste perception of each individual, but generally it starts off very fresh and ends with a hint of savory. If you add some water to the whiskey, it radiates richer tropical flavors, sweetness, and a pleasant, smooth taste. I think Fettercairn whiskey is perfect for guys and girls who prefer lighter, fresh, and sweet flavor. But don't just take my word for it, you have to try it yourself. Join Fun Day as we explore more stylish and fun brands together in the future. I'm Jennifer, your host. See you in the next episode. Bye!